3, 2, 1, start. I am speaking to you over the radio after a long time. There are many things that I should like to talk about, as much has happened during this interval. But today, I shall speak to you chiefly about our food situation. I should have preferred to do so after 1 or 2 weeks, when perhaps I could have given you more facts. Our food minister is touring the states in order to discuss with the state ministers so that he can take personal stock of the situation and decide about the steps to be taken. He has not yet finished his survey of the situation. So, I cannot for the present talk to you in detail. However, since I had fixed tonight for my broadcast, I kept to it. Though I will not be in a position to give you much new information today, I should like to talk to you about our common problems. It is very necessary that there should be a close understanding between the people of this great country and the government they have elected. For several years, we have had to face many difficulties in the matter of food. The last great war, the partition of India, natural disasters in the shape of floods and drought, and the growing population created a heavy deficit of food in the country. Food is, after all, a primary necessity. If we fail in feeding our people well, we can make little progress in other directions. We had to import large quantities of wheat and rice at great expenses. Even in recent months, we have had very difficult conditions in some parts of the country. Some districts have been particularly unfortunate. They had severe drought for some years continuously. We sent our army for relief work, and from all accounts, they did a very good job of it indeed. Steps are being taken to reduce the prices of wheat and rice all over the country. There will also be a free market where food grains can be purchased. Conditions were particularly favorable for such a step in Madras. Madras has a large stock of rice which will be sufficient for more than a year if we calculate on the basis of the present quota of rations. In addition to this, there is a large quantity of wheat and maida. Prices in the free market are comparatively very low. Later, from Indian Overseas Bank, 31 Luz Church Road, Madras to Messrs. Geetha Agencies Limited. 20 Royapeta High Road, Madras, Para. Dear Sirs, we have received your letter dated the 7th instant, in which you have complained that your check dated the 3rd October 1981 for rupees 900 in favor of Mr. Kumar was refused payment by us. The check was dated 3 days prior to its presentation. We had also tried to contact you over the phone on that day, but could not get at you. In the absence of a request for a temporary arrangement by way of an overdraft, we were forced to return the check on that day with the usual endorsement, Para. We feel very sorry indeed for what has happened. We hope that you will give your full consideration to our explanation and request you to continue to have your account with us as usual, Para. Assuring you of our best services, yours faithfully.